of people have a lot of questions about whether I was mature enough to enter the NFL right now. And that, you know, if you play football and you have a mindset to play football, you don't like to hear any criticism. You want to grow from that criticism. My biggest thing going into the January 1st bowl is to treat it like I was in the NFL. Treat it like I was an NFL player, more film, taking more time with my technique and fundamentals and all the things that I need to do to know that I'd be successful. And with the game that I play, I think individually I play one of my best games I have in my career. And I really proved to myself that I could go to the NFL and be successful and do the things that I want to do. But when you go to a place like Michigan, you know, the tradition here and all the things that it has to offer, and you know, what Coach Hoke has brought into my life and all the things that he's done for me, along with Coach Funk and Coach Borges, it was a tough decision when you first look at it black and white. But when you really go into detail about it and really think and take the time to sit down, turn your phone off, and think to yourself and all the things that are best for you, there was no doubt in my mind that I have to return to the University of Michigan, the Team 134, and help lead this team as a senior. The season I came in, we were coming off a 9-3 season, and my 2009 class, quote unquote, was possibly responsible, helping bring Michigan back to national relevance and going to the Sugar Bowl and being January 1st bowls, but you know, that's never the goal here. The goal here is the Big Ten championship, always and forever, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help lead this team and help our running backs get the yards they need to get and be successful and move this offensive line with the other guys. You know, we got guys like Kyle Kalis and Ben Braden, Eric Magnuson, those guys. I want to be a part of their lives for one more year and help them to develop into something that where they can be possibly be in my position in a couple of years. And like I said before, there was really no doubt in my mind at the end of it that I had to be back to the University of Michigan for 1 year. So with that, do y'all have any questions? Y'all ask me some questions.
When did you make the final decision, Taylor?
I had a good idea. I mean, I told you all about it. I had a good idea about everything when before we went into the bowl game. That I wanted to go to the University of Michigan. No worries. But after playing that bowl game, you know, there's a lot of question marks that came up about everything. You know, how well I played and stuff like that. But you know, Jadil Ben-Clowney, he's a great player. He does a lot of great things. I hope all the best for him. I'll probably see him in a couple of days in the Walter camp, Connecticut. But you know, it really, like I said, it really is a no-brainer at the end.
If you have a question, we can use the mic so they can use it.
Can you go into a little bit about what else the NFL draft advisory board sent you in this case?
Well, you know, I sent in a couple of films. I sent the Alabama film, Notre Dame film, and I think one I don't remember. But the draft board came back and said it'd be a high first-round draft pick.
You said that at the bowl game you were going to come back and talk to your teammates before you made the announcement. What was the reaction in that room?
When I first made the announcement, I thought it'd kind of be like kind of quiet, just kind of nod their heads like good deal. But they started clapping and cheering, and you know, I'm happy to have that kind of respect from my teammates. And that's number one. That's most important. That's the most important thing is the respect to my teammates and my coaches. And I was glad to have that.
When you get the notice from the advisory board saying you'd be a high draft pick, did that point you start to question it at all, or?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was always a question. It was always a thought, you know. I mean, when you say the NFL in the first round, that sounds amazing. But, I mean, I talked to Angelique before when I was at the Big Ten championship game, and you know, she said, why would you stay? What's the reason why you would stay? And I asked her, have you ever played at the University of Michigan? She said, no. And if you play at the University of Michigan, whether it's basketball, hockey, football, you know, there's a tradition here and there's something that you want to be a part of. And if I do what I need to do, I'll be able to play in the NFL for however long, but you only get 1 more year of college. And that's one thing I talked to my dad a lot about is, you know, he was kind of in the middle of things. Everybody told me, you know, it's your decision to make. No one can make your decision. Everybody's situation is different. And I knew that I had to. There's no choice for me.